The Charter of Rights and Freedoms is part of the Constitution built upon the UN rights. Approved by Queen Elizabeth II in 1982, this charter became the supreme law of this land. Queen Elizabeth II signed off the amendments and the Constitution of Canada became our own. Injustice and discrimination, as well as the unfairness of the Canadian Bill of Rights, all created the framework for the charter we now know today. Enacted in 1984, it replaced the Bill of Rights, which was the act followed upon by the government in 1960. Pierre Elliott Trudeau, who was Prime Minister at the time, saw his dream come true. He created a charter that reinforced the fundamental rights and freedoms of Canadians.
Fundamental freedoms give citizens permission to express and choose their own religions and opinions, organize peaceful meetings and demonstrations, and associate with any person or group. Billy here wants to protest to bring minimum wage up by 2%. He brings along a group of fellow protesters to raise awareness for the issue.
Democratic rights allow voting for a new government every 5 years as to vote for members of the House of Commons and provincial legislature. Here is Tommy voting for Justin Trudeau.
Mobility rights let citizens of Canada to enter, stay, and leave, as well as move around the country and earn a living. Here we have a Canadian citizen who wants to enter Canada. He has the right to enter and also go in between provinces.
Legal rights enable people to be free of imprisonment and search and seizure without reasons backed up by law and evidence, and also the right to a fair and quick public trial by a court that assumes you're innocent. Here we have Stephanie passing by a crime scene. The police want to search her, but Stephanie argues that they have no evidence that she was ever at the crime scene.
Equality rights permit citizens to be free of discrimination due to race, national, ethnic, religion, gender, age, or mental and physical disabilities. No matter who you are, what race you are, what gender you are, if you have a disability or not, every single person in Canada is treated equally.
The official languages of Canada are English and French. They both have equal status and privilege. An example is schools provide both languages through bilingual or optional programs, such as English and French.
Minority language education rights acknowledge that a person's first language is still learned and have the right to receive primary and secondary education in that language in the province. In this example, we have a student learning their first language because this is what their family chose.
Canada's multicultural heritage makes sure that this heritage is preserved and enhanced for Canadians. The various cultures in society are treated equally and respectfully. There are multiple museums, such as the Glenbow Museum in Canada, that house artifacts and preserve different cultures' items.
Aboriginal rights grant Aboriginals equality, right of land agreements, and treaties. Aboriginals include Indians, Inuit, and the Métis. No matter what tribe, the Aboriginals will always have the right to their land.